Hey, welcome back. Today is March 5th, Friday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto market very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. Before diving into VeChain, VETUSDT, and see what exactly has gone on in this market, I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, please do subscribe to this channel and like this video if you guys are enjoying this content, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. Just still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me what the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? I've already done a more extensive post on Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action and how they could affect the overall altcoin markets in my earlier post today. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I said in more detail, you guys can check out my post on New Cipher today. But I'm going to go over this really quickly right now. Bitcoin dominance up about almost 0.6%, 0.56%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up over 1%. Total altcoin market cap not even up today, even pulling back slightly. Okay, now this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. I will usually see Bitcoin price action leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. However, today, total altcoin market cap is not even making any gains. Now, daily time frame here for Bitcoin dominance is still my focus. I do emphasize for Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards, generally speaking, better for the altcoin price action. Because on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I will usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin price action. Now, we do have a pretty bullish pattern that's developing here on the daily time frame for Bitcoin dominance. If this inverse head and shoulders pattern does actually break to the upside, not as ideal for the altcoin price action. Let's go over to Bitcoin price action here and see what exactly could be going on. As I've been saying, there are still a mixture of bearish and bullish signals here. Bearish signals include bearish divergences on the monthly time frame, on the weekly time frame that is still yet to play out. Okay, weekly time frame could be actually playing out right now. Okay, however, it's not confirmed to be done yet. Okay. Now these are the bearish divergences on the monthly time frame and the weekly time frame that could still be playing out. Okay. However, on the daily time frame here, I do see a bullish pattern breakout out of this falling wedge pattern. Key resistance here will be about the daily 21 MA. Okay. Quite a few attempts to try to break this already. Let's see if the price action can actually get above it. However, if the price action actually pulls back instead, this could still affect the overall altcoin markets. As we have seen last week already, if we actually do take a look from about February 22nd, we can see quite a bit of a drop for a lot of the other altcoins as well. And this should have been correlated with Bitcoin price action. Now let's take a look into VeChain, VETUSDT, and see what exactly could be going on here. So I'm going to check from the monthly time frame RSIs down to the daily and see if we have any overbought RSI readings that I should be looking out for, or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of about 80, so relatively overbought. It could still keep going, but some type of pullback here is also not unreasonable. Okay, no bearish divergence scenario here on the monthly time frame. Weekly time frame here, we are very close to about 70, so about 70 here. Okay, very slight overbought in that case, so I'm not too concerned with that. However, possible bearish divergence scenario could happen if the weekly time frame here price action was to make a higher high. It does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 84 to negate bearish divergence. 3-day time frame here, we already had bearish divergence comparing this high with this higher high. However, lower highs on the RSI or equal highs on the RSI, that is still classic bearish divergence. Price action did come down to, it did even come down to my conservative estimate of about the 3-day 21 MA here, which is the blue line. So in this case, I do think that's a possible early bullish signals because buyers actually came in before price action came down to the next closest moving average. So that could be a possible bullish signal there. However, there could still be possible bearish divergence scenario that could play out if the price action was to make a higher high here. It does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 78 just to be safe. Daily time frame here, very similar with the 3-day time frame. Some bearish divergence here, very minor, very hard to see here. Equal tops, however, with lower highs on the RSI here. Okay. So price action did come down to the daily 21 MA, bounced, actually broke below the daily 21 MA, and then finally bounced off the daily 50 MA, the white line. Now let's take a look into what exactly could be going on in here. So the time frame I'm looking at and focusing on is the 3-day time frame here. What I do is see a possible ascending triangle pattern that is forming. Okay. The key resistance here would be about the 6 cents, slightly above the 6 cents resistance, okay, as we have seen about 2 attempts on the 3-day time frame, okay, to actually try to get above it, however, rejected both times. So on the daily time frame here, we can actually see more attempts to try to break this 6 cents area, okay. So that is the resistance I am looking at right now, and I do think a possible ascending triangle pattern could be forming. Not yet validated and not yet fully formed. I'm looking for that second swing up and down to validate this ascending triangle pattern. Let's see if that actually happens. Now, ascending triangle patterns are generally bullish patterns. According to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 63% chance of it breaking to the upside. If it actually breaks to the upside, if it actually forms, validates, and breaks to the upside, that is. The ascending triangle pattern measure target here. Let's take a quick difference. Let's say 6 cents to be even. The bottom of the pattern is about 3.5 cents to be even. So a difference of about 2.5 cents. That would be about 8.5 cents measured targets. Measured targets are theoretical, approximate targets only. It may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, if the price action here actually completes this ascending triangle pattern, or another possible bullish pattern here that I have not accounted for, okay, it actually breaks to the upside, okay, but right now I am estimating that this could be an ascending triangle pattern. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above the 6 cents resistance. Now, depending on how safe I want to play it, right? So if I want to be safer, then I'm looking for candle closes on the higher time frames. However, if I want to actually play it more riskily, then I could actually look for a move even on the hourly time frame here, okay, to actually take more risk here. However, if I want to play it safe, I'll probably be looking for a daily candle close and staying closed above the 6 cents price action, the price level there, okay. That's the bullish case scenario. Price action breaks above this 6 cents level and go towards this measured target. My safe signal is daily candle close, which is more on the macro time frame here, the starting of a macro time frame here, and staying closed. Candle closes. Bearish case scenario here, if price action actually forms in ascending triangle pattern, however, breaks this bottom trend line here, it seems like the next level of key support I'll be looking at here will be the daily 50 MA that could still keep an ascending triangle pattern shape intact after an ascending triangle pattern has been validated. Or even the 3-day 21 MA is also pretty parallel with this bottom trend line as well. So it seems like this bottom trend line direction here, I don't have to adjust it too much if it looks like the price action breaks it initially. I do have two very key supports I'm looking at that could keep the price action parallel with this bottom trend line. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.